QuickBooks was created for accountants, not just the everyday business owner like you. So when you try to use QuickBooks, it's super hard, right? So come along with me while I do a month of bookkeeping in the spreadsheet that I created in my bookkeeping toolkit. So when you open the spreadsheet, this is the first page, which is just the information about this actual toolkit. And then down here in the bottom, you have a whole bunch of tabs. The main tabs we're going to use today are the expenses and the revenue tabs. So I'm going to go to expenses first because I just like to put expenses in first. And then I'm going to bring in this spreadsheet. So on this spreadsheet is the month of January for my business. I downloaded this directly from my bank, and this is what comes in. So I go into my bank at the end of every month, and I will download what I had there. So then it's sorted by date, but I like to come over here to the amount, and I like to sort it to smallest to largest. So that way it separates the expenses from the revenue. So I'm going to highlight those expenses, copy them, come over here to the spreadsheet and paste them. And then the only thing left to do with these is to put the category for what each one of these expenses is. But before I do that, let's put the revenue in because it's just as simple, where I am going to just copy and paste the same information and paste it. And then again, I just have to set up what these categories are. Then once you have all of the categories in there for both your expenses and your revenue, so all of them are there, you would come over to the income statement and the information automatically comes over. So you see the income is here and the expenses are here. I actually need to go in and fix my expenses because these shouldn't be negative numbers. So the way that I do this is I will just do a formula. So plus minus this one here, we're just going to take the negative of it. So, and then copy it down, copy this, and we're going to paste values only, and then delete this information. So now all of these are showing as a positive. We come back over to the income statement and they're all a positive over here. So for the month of January, which is what we just did, there's currently a profit of $678. So we did March last week. So you can go back and look at that one if you want to see this $2,200 loss. So I just did a whole month of bookkeeping in just a couple of minutes. Whereas if I was using QuickBooks, it probably would have taken me or even you probably a half hour to an hour just to do all of that because of the way that it has to come in. Whereas I just downloaded the information from my bank and imported it, copied and pasted it literally directly into the spreadsheet and made it super easy. And like I said, you can get this spreadsheet in my bookkeeping toolkit, which is only $37. I'm not charging you a lot. You never have to pay for it again. Whereas with QuickBooks, you have to pay over and over again.